Hello, 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 hello. तो हेलो भाई, स्ट्रीम पे स्वागत है। जो कोई भी होगा स्ट्रीम पे। हेलो, तो फिर स्ट्रीम पे स्वागत है तुम लोगों का। ठीक है, आज हम लोग भाई अपडेट आया उसको देखेंगे। एक्चुअली अपडेट आया तो था रिसेंट, एक में आज अपडेट आया ना जिलोन के बैनर का। मिनट इसका। ओ वेट, नेटवर्क जा रहा है। तो वेल इसके वेपन के डिटेल्स देखते हैं। परफेक्ट वैसे ही तो वेपन है एंड ये सिर्फ डैमेज के लिए।
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
ओके, अभी क्या
This blade.
देर आर ये सब चीज़ें टेस्ट में दिए हुए रीड कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद एक्ट करने जाएंगे सीधा। ओके, ओ यूज़ करना ठीक से नहीं हुआ अब तक, बट इट्स नॉट दैट हार्ड ऑल्सो।
Know my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Oh, she's a good damage dealer also. Oh wait, यार अभी कलेक्ट नहीं होता है इनसे।
Leave.
Let's do this then! Let me read you a verse. For your arraignment! Bring it! Letting brave names echo! Witness the power. Boom boom! Hear the echoes of the valley!
वेट, डैमेज बहुत अच्छा दे रही है। नो नो नो।
Huh? Let me read you a verse. Letting brave names echo! Invisible evidence! Eat this!
ट्री टू यार, ट्री टू यार, ट्री टू यार।
Let the mountain rain boil! Rain cutter! No, my sword! Out of the frying pan! Bring it!
भाई तुम दो डैमेज काफी ज्यादा हो रहा है, बट मुझे सब ठीक से समझने मतलब करने में उसको बहुत प्रॉब्लम है। इजी है बट इतना भी इजी नहीं है एक्चुअली इसको अपडेट करना। हेलो भाई, माइक तो चालू है, आवाज आ रही है? बैनर बटन आ रही हार्ट बीट में मिली मिली के बाद मिली 20 फुल पे चलाने मिली। वाह भाई बहुत अच्छा है, लक बहुत अच्छा है तुम्हारा। ओह सॉरी अबाउट दैट, माइक ऑन था, मैं उस पे
Don't waste
डांस
my
कर रहा था
time.
तो शायद पर ध्यान नहीं गया। सॉरी अबाउट दैट।
Boba, get them! Give up. Submit.
नेक्स्ट कौन है?
Out of the frying pan. Teamwork is dreamwork. Delicate as silk.
इसका डैमेज बहुत अच्छा है बट इसका कैरेक्टर मैकेनिक मेरे को
Lend me a
जमता नहीं
hand.
एग्जैक्टली।
Don't waste my.
ओह ओके गुड, अच्छे से गया। हो गया अभी। चलो भाई क्वेस्ट करते हैं। वेट अंटिल 2 days, फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस मोड भाई इनेबल कर देता हूँ क्योंकि बाद में दिक्कत दिक्कत आ जाती है, कोई दूसरा क्वेस्ट ट्रिगर ना हो जाए बाय मिस्टेकली, तो ऐसा होना। तो वेट अंटिल 2 days goes in the pan। मुझे तो लगा मैप एक्सपेंशन होगा शायद, बट आई गेस नहीं था। मुझे पता नहीं था क्या, मुझे लगा मैप एक्सपेंशन होगा।
Things have been looking really rough for now.
नेटवर्क की पूरी वाट लगी है बट अब इसकी वजह से
Just waiting around
तो
won't do us
भाई
any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do.
लेट्स देखते हैं भाई आगे का आ गया पार्ट तो।
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you...
All
हाँ भाई
right.
तुम लोग अब
Thank.
इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हो, मैं समझ गया, बाकी हम देख लेंगे।
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commission?
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. Given how the Abyss... So the
Okay.
Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
Okay.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information. So please also take a chance to relax, you two.
So that's the plan. Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have
Yeah,
also been
that's
times
actually
when it
true.
suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over...
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
Okay. Kachina.
Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better?
कब का हो गया वो ऐसे चलिए कब का हो चुका है बट अभी तक है तो भाई परवाह तो है एक सेकंड को यार बातचीत हाँ मुझे पता चला था कि इसमें इंग्लिश के कुछ लाइक डायलॉग्स मिसिंग हो गए आई गेस तो आई कैन स्मेल प्रीमोजेंस एक्चुअली यहाँ पे जो डायलॉग्स कुछ मिस हो गए ये लोग इसकी जगह प्रीमोज देने वाले हैं ये तो पक्का उन्होंने बोला होगा नहीं पक्का होगा ही इनका प्रीमोज देना होगा क्योंकि ये एक्ट में जिन जिन लोगों ने लाइक उनको नहीं मिला होगा प्रीमोजेंस व्हाट विल दे डू एक्चुअली
Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient...
कचीना के वॉइस का पार्ट चला गया आई गेस हाँ ये बुरी
Hey,
बात है
have some
एक्चुअली
confidence in yourself,
ओके बियॉन्ड द स्मोक एंड मिरर्स ओके चलो चार्ज किया क्वेस्ट गो टू द चिल्ड्रन ऑफ एकोस कहाँ जा रहा है यहाँ से रास्ता वास्ता है क्या कोई लिनी भाई अभी नहीं बाद में
Time to
कभी
go.
अभी बहुत जरूरी क्वेस्ट चालू है जिलोन से बात करने जा रहे हैं द नेम फोर्ज्ड इन फ्लेम्स आई गेस यही नाम था उसका क्या जिलोन
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound.
Oh,
And she did
सिर्फ
mention
ancient
that it would
name.
be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an outlander is an impossible task.
It's
Impossible task.
impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside of Nat.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in that land, as an outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for any... Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Okay, पर जैसे तैसे लोग नाम तो फोर्स कर ही देंगे। कचीना के डायलॉग्स भाई कुछ
Ugh, don't
वो भी नहीं
remind
जैसा
me.
लग रहा है।
Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Maybe that's just how she and our first teacher. Well,
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the... we need to find a consultant.
Oh, we've heard that. A person who can make...
Still, she's old. I've heard that to get...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before?
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into...
Great going, Mawika. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess you're only off. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Paimon
sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say. Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the statue of the Seven later.
Okay.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Finish से मिलना है। ओ एक सेकंड। एक्चुअली अगर मेरी फाइट हुई तो मेरे पास कोई टीम नहीं है भाई। मैंने नोएल को लेके रखा है यहाँ पे। एक्चुअली मुझे ना पे जिंगशू होना चाहिए था, बट जिंगशू मेरे पास है नहीं, बिल्ट नहीं एक्चुअली वो मेरा, वरना तो काफी डैमेज अच्छा खासा दे देता।
Chivalry will never...
एक सेकंड
Surely enough to...
बीच स्टोरी पे करना पड़ता। सॉरी अबाउट दैट। आई गेस मेरे पास है कुछ तो लेवल अपडेट के लिए ना, बस कुछ
Want to
भी
become a
नहीं।
wanderer.
देखते आगे।
I'm
तो
sorry to put
Kinich,
this on you,
वाह
Kanich.
भाई.
It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
It's all that you are all working for the sake of the Para plan. After all, everyone here understands how dire the situation has
Oh,
become.
wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Yep. Even if you realize right before arriving, it's a ton of knowledge. Okay.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solution.
Okay, his name is he also is a master of. By the time Sitali, okay, Sitlali.
Seat Lolly knows him too?
Yup, बस obviously. यार किनीच के डायलॉग्स है ही नहीं एक्चुअली इसमें अब तक इसको डाला है कि नहीं ऐसे डायलॉग्स उसके.
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Okay.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
Oh. So Rohan joined the Fatui voluntarily. Okay. Fatui को join किया उसने शायद. Rohan has been betrayed his people are planning to
Huh, so if I'm false.
Yup, obviously.
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Molly Poke Nietzsche. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Sure, I will head right away.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Okay, wait until the morning of the day after tomorrow. परसों कल इसके अगले दिन की सुबह 6 बजे. I guess this is the perfect time. 2 दिन आगे कर देना चाहिए बस हो गया. इनफ रहेगा उतना. अगले दिन की सुबह एंड ओ ये सुबह तक नहीं थोड़ा सा आगे 10 बजे.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Oh. वो सिलोनिन यहाँ पे.
Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have, bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply to our request, although...
Huh?
Okay,
You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yep.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get it...
That's true.
Okay, go to the agreed location and wait for Sitlali. मुझे तो वॉर आर्क देखनी है भाई. वॉर आर्क होने वाली है इसमें I guess. इसी में होने वाली इतना तक मुझे वो हाँ स्ट्रीम में बताया था वो 5.2 सॉरी 5.1 के स्पेशल प्रोग्राम में सीट लाली
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just...
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right?
Shouldn't the
Shouldn't the subject...
A subject? Well, if you ask me, yes,
Okay.
Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with.
Yep.
Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter. Serious, if that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait, you're Lolly? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to... Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
And we're complaining about the Pyro Archon leaving inside.
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really... Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. And was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply... But, of course... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation.
ऐसा चेहरा क्यों बना रहे?
What? Was she feeling embarrassed?
Seems sounds like a joke, but I'm sure I should laugh. Would it feel rude to laugh, or even to be rude
When
not
the
to
Masters
laugh?
of the Night Winds say they struggle dealing with her. I wonder if the feeling is mutual.
Anyway.
Correct. The situation...
Okay. ये देखना है भाई हमें ancient name मिलने
I
वाला है कि
see.
नहीं?
So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say...
Yeah, भाई मुझे पता है. Name.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a...
good look at you.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder. and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, a weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh? Don't move.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Oh.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Oh, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction.
Okay.
Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the Lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep, but I will need to prepare a few.
I can go.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down.
Phew,
Yep, we'll be sure to play it.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they... That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent. In any case, I'm...
Auroron को पकड़ने
All right. Then...
Where Auroron might be. तो चलो Auroron को ढूंढने चलते हैं. Investigate clues. Okay.
Follow the wind.
यहीं पे कहीं पे ओके यहीं पे ओके कुछ क्लूज ढूंढने पड़ेंगे Auroron के बारे में.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldier. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he's... I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information. However,
Might be the case.
I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in.
Oh,
You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids,
फिट्स
living off of what he harvests from the garden.
अच्छा बन रहा
He's
है,
always
लग
been
तो
such
रहा
a
है.
good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
Then he really doesn't sound like a bad person.
Oh
Yep,
well,
actually.
let's keep looking. He's
Okay,
been raised. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh?
okay.
What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive. Here, get.
Give me your hand. Okay,
Huh? How about now?
okay. अब
What
तो
do you
सीधे शायद.
see?
Oh, I can see the trail.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us?
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, when I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
Yep, obviously.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron.
Okay.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
कुछ तो में हो गया.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as... but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
इसे लाली बोल रहे हैं शायद से.
Huh?
या इन लोगों का आवाज सुनाई दे रही थी.
Was that? See, Lolly's...
ओके, वो लोग सिट लाली की आवाज भी सुन सकते हैं शायद से.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
ओ भाई, इसकी टेलीपैथी से हम लोग उसके थॉट सुन सकते हैं. वाह वाह.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
ओ भाई, just leave it to us. ओ भाई, उसे पता भी नहीं है.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look.
ओके.
Yep. Judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait.
The
phlogi-
is a bit cold.
Let me see.
Paimon sees
Capitano
a small shape here.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind.
नहीं.
Only someone from our We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's wall. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death.
But
But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
wait, grandson.
No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well.
या वो उसे अपना ग्रैंडसन मानती है शायद. ये लोग बताने वाले शायद. Oh, actually. ओ भाई, लैग क्यों हो गया? ठीक है. बस एक्चुअली प्रोजेक्शन का डायरेक्ट डायरेक्शन उस तरफ से दिखाने लगा भाई। ओके
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air.
अगर
Pyro.
बच्चों इसका
And
मतलब
each told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a judging from what's left on the scene. There must have been a fight. But
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking.
looks pretty worried. Orono was being held by the Fatui Soki on the difference in numbers. He probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them. Yep, overpower the Pianiora. Actually, that would have been true.
given their... I'll take this direction. And leave... Roron! What the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once
Yep.
Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
The telepathy doesn't go both ways.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Yep, that's actually true. Okay, split up and investigate. सिर्फ लाली वहाँ पे है तो हमें यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टिगेट करना है। मेरे सारे फंक्शंस हो ही गए लेकिन जब जाऊंगा मैं उधर तो देख कर
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Okay. There are traces of Rajasthan
Did you
but
find something?
कुछ तो है something but the fail completely ends the area.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might... That's weird. The phlogiston trails... But he can't have just evaporated in...
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from...
Oh. Somebody's calling. किसी की तो आवाज आ रही है actually. Oh. क्या हम अब कहीं तो है Night Kingdom? Well, I think he is
I'm very sorry, but please
consciousness
do
के
not
बाहर से.
move. I have no desire. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie. Like a false omen in the lingering. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be
Bhai, are
careful
you
with this
kidding?
traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
So, what do you
I've
want?
heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
Okay,
I
okay,
will use the
okay,
opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I
okay.
mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone.
Avoid any further conflict. Okay.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
ठीक है भाई, चुपचाप रहेंगे.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
I'm fine. Wow, my soul possibly went from my body just now. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey,
ऐसी उल्टी
why are
खींची
you
भी होती.
sitting on...
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain?
Fine. Just
Don't
reply
worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't...
If they were truthful, then they must have reason motivation for okay. I could just share everything with the Prime Minister right now, but that would mean giving up on the deed. I still haven't had much dealings with either Fatui or Master of the Nightwind. Okay, चलते हैं भाई.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need any... In any case, let's take a bit...
And the situation is quite urgent to take. I want to say, Rona's words still echo in my mind. Citali continues to keep her eyes on you and the information.
Need to be more careful.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right,
Yes.
let's get... I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
I didn't realize I was cool.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means... But if you want to make...
I guess Citlali को हम use कर सकते हैं playable character. वो तो playable character इतना तो पक्का है. But I don't know. She might be just I guess. Stronghold. अरे ये तो यही जगह है. यहाँ पे तो नहीं यहाँ पे. हाँ ये stronghold. वो पटरी के है क्या?
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Okay, he does look like the same when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Coastal did see.
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must be secret.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count.
3, 2, 1.
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
No excuse for slackness.
भाई हमारे यहाँ पटरी की भी है
One with wind and cloud.
Let me read you a verse.
I guess this is it.
And anybody?
Witness mine. Adventure.
Into the wind.
Rain outlines your fate.
Vaporize, 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 vaporize.
The wind knows me.
इसको खत्म करो ओके हुआ शायद से
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Leave, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her.
And greetings to you too. Gramps?
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not?
No.
You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine.
भाई बच्चे
Given
जैसा
how hard
कर
those
रहा है
thorns are to
actually
remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
कॉमेडी भी है
Why
इसमें
are
अच्छी
you so
काफी
upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And
but doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep things a secret and even said it to be Citra's sake. So you free?
exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your...
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scold?
Scolding.
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of...
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But you won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be
not a chance.
No,
Okay,
they just asked
I
me a
guess
lot of questions about Natlan's terrain
इसको
and made me draw a map
वैसे
of the
बाहर
ley
निकलने
line
की
distribution.
permission होगी
Okay.
exactly
Now
हमारे
answer
जैसे
me honestly.
हमारे जैसे नहीं
Were
मुझे तो
you...
होती है
Yes,
अच्छा,
So
मुझे घर
what?
से बाहर
because
जाने को
because
बोलते
they
हैं घर
said that...
वाले
Hey!
घर पे पूरा दिन
Thank...
बैठा रहता हूँ
Even if the...
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp, and let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Sounds good.
You're...
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were
Recite the
not in
3 warnings.
cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh,
भाई एक्चुअली
right.
कैसे भाई पूरा बदल गया एक्चुअली ये सब लग रहा है यहाँ पे वेल छोड़ो इसको चल हमें जाना है यहाँ पे एक सेकंड इसके साथ साथ मैं एक और काम भी कर लेता हूँ
Thank you for completing today. Add as.
एंड यहाँ पे कुछ चीजें ओके काफी सारी चीजों का अपडेट भी आया था एक्चुअली। मैं एक छोटी सी चीज चेक करना चाहता हूँ जो अपडेट आया था 5.1 का। लाइक यहाँ पे यप एक्चुअली आया है अपडेट पूरा का पूरा। जिस कैरेक्टर के लिए तुम्हें चाहिए तुम बना सकते हो। रिसेंटली अपडेट और ट्रेंड कैरेक्टर्स। ओह एक्चुअली मुझे समझो एग्जैक्ट मुझे भी आर्ले को है मेरी अपडेट तो समझ लो मुझे जिंगशू को करना है एक्चुअली जिंगशू। तो क्या क्या चाहिए। ओके आई नीड दिस क्राफ्टेबल अमाउंट मेरे पास 9 है तो मतलब इनसे मैं 9 बना सकता हूँ और इसको क्राफ्ट करने का अमाउंट मेरे पास इतना है एक्चुअली। ओके परफेक्ट एक्चुअली ये सब लाइक इस कैरेक्टर के लिए क्या क्या चीज़ें चाहिए एंड सिलेक्ट लो उसमें कैरेक्टर के अपग्रेडिंग के लिए क्या चाहिए मैं वो भी कर सकता हूँ। ओके कैरेक्टर असेंशन ओके एंड इट दिस एक्चुअली इस लेवल पे है उसे करेंटली ये सब चीज़ें चाहिए ना। तो मास्क बना लेते हैं इसके लिए। पूरे बना देना चाहिए आपके लिए। पैसा नहीं है जितना वैसे उतना खर्च कर रहा हूँ मुझे ऐसा फील हो रहा है। 3 चाहिए ना पूरे बना था क्योंकि मेरे पास ये भी नहीं है ये भी मुझे क्राफ्ट करना पड़ेगा। ओके एंड बाकी बचता ही है। डन स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉक्स में अपडेट आया था प्लीज। अबे यार स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉक्स में अपडेट नहीं आया अब तक। शे और भी काफी सारी चीजें नई नई आने वाली थी ना वो देखते हैं। लाइक कुछ तो था शायद चीज नया आने वाला था। दैट वाज ये सब था एंड स्पाइरल अबिस की बात थी। स्पाइरल अबिस के रिवॉर्ड्स डायरेक्टली क्लेम कर सकते थे हम लोग। यप उसको देख लेंगे बाद में देख लेंगे उसको। नेटलैंड पे चलते हैं। ओके स्टोरी बहुत अच्छी जा रही है एक्चुअली। Frequent City, the Tally brings you to the speaker's chamber.
I see. So
Koyopa.
Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for...
That's right.
Okay.
Now that you know
Story
Auroron
बना
was
लेते
only
उसकी।
trying to protect another member of his tribe.
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a
Okay.
decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Seat Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure.
Okay.
I'd be happy to do that.
Understood. Thank you very much.
I understand. Thank you.
Okay.
And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
I'll
You
be
scratch
counting
my
on
back,
you.
I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news.
Bye for now.
Come with me, Auroron.
Okay, भाई की डांट पड़ने वाली है अभी।
Goodbye, Gramps.
This new grandson of mine is way too polite. Yep, मुझे पता है वो नजर is probably trying to remind me about the promise. Yep. तो यहाँ पे आई गेस हमारी बात होने
We're
वाली है
finally done.
कैपिटन
Alright, it's time to find some grub.
कैप्टन और
Huh?
इससे
What is it, Trap?
मैंने collapse.
What? That captain?
Keep your voice down.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming.
He didn't
Oh, that
attack you.
Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about
पाइमन की
protecting Seat
हालत
Lolly
खराब
and
हो
being
गई.
forced to help the Fatui. It's actually been a week. Yeah, you're still. Paimon appreciate. We still have another whole day before the.
Okay, I guess होने वाली है बातचीत. Wait for कल कल की रात वेट करना पड़ेगा हमें. रात के 8 बजे. मैम इसमें टाइम बहुत ज़्यादा दे रहा है, मतलब 1-2 दिन वेट करो प्लीज. ओके ओके. Okay, go to the agreed location. यही पे से दूसरी साइड में आना है. मैप का एक्सपांशन आता तो मज़ा आता है वैसे एक्चुअली. मुझे नए बॉस से भी फाइट करके बस चेक करना है वो बॉस है कैसा एक्चुअली.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Okay. आ गया.
What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
Okay. भाई घर से भाग गया.
You shouldn't pop
कैसे
up from
भागा
behind
हो?
people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just...
Ugh. And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her.
You sound really familiar.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
So what's the purpose of the meeting? Captain आएगा शायद. शायद.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
Oh, bhai, Captain. I don't really care about how the fatigue thinks of me. I'm only interested
Yet,
in
there's
intel.
been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Why?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's...
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along? The details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot... My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no... We have to make the decision for her. Here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't an... Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, and now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach...
Okay.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Bye.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach...
Wait, Chloe! Please calm down. We still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize... So maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
This is no place.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This is... you're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city.
The captain is interested at the institution, but if Auron still here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. Okay. क्या achievement मिली है भाई? इससे तगड़ी achievement तो मिली है. The General of 11 officially meet with the Patrol Harbinger, the captain. Okay. Captain से मुलाकात भी हो गई. Return to the stadium. चलिए स्टेडियम में है. स्टेडियम के सामने हमें जाना है.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? No answer? Think you're being smart?
What does captain want?
Then let... Really?
ये कोई एकदम अलग ही intense situation और इसमें इसको डाला है. Well, I guess he was aware, at least aware तो होगा ही.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly...
Why is he...
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
It's definitely...
You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's...
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to...
sorry.
Sorry, Granny.
You know what?
Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetable...
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. Auroron,
Relatable,
if you're
relatable,
still
I
thinking
guess.
about that so-called duty, then
Okay.
please, just forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
The ley line...
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, Granny. I
Something
know you
about
tend to
that.
get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
All I can say
His
is that.
voice. Auroron! Where?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but
But
isn't
isn't
he right here in front of us?
Bro,
I'm really
don't tell
sorry.
me.
It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Get back here this instant!
What is it?
Auroron!
Powder from
What is
transport
this?
is that
Powder
we
from...
can
What
use?
just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more... little brat? That's it. The next...
Whoa, that's a little
Little
extreme. But still, why
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later.
Okay. Okay, I can tell you one second.
We've got...
Okay. तो वो वापस चला गया. हमें करना है वापस स्टेडियम करना है. अगर हमें कीनीस मिलेगा यहाँ पे जस्ट अ गेस. कीनीस या जिलोनन मिलेगी.
Do you two have some time?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
So she can do.
How did this become Paimonville? Sweet Lolly looks quite... All right. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal so you can just sit back and enjoy...
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure? We can...
Mora is the least of my concerns.
Okay.
Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think...
Sure, that's fine with us.
Okay. चिल मारने चले हम लोग. Go to the inn. Okay. इधर की साइड से. Oh. Very in. Oh. What spot is it?
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
नशे में क्या? Hello, नशे में क्या?
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Get me...
Do you think she's
She's
drunk?
literally
There
drunk.
you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge...
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Gran?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down.
Well then.
इन लोगों ने जब से ये नियो ऐसे बनाना चालू किया ना, आंखों का एनिमेशन वैसे काफी फनी हो गया एक्चुअली, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
You got some gall calling me by my first name.
Are you still with us, Seatloud?
You chumps come around here. I mean, come on. Monster? Me?
Really, what did I do to
Granny
deserve that?
Lolly, you're not a...
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker.
Did she just fall asleep with...
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks.
Is this another specialty of...
No, I'd say it's a warning. Warning. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hang on.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
Bye.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and...
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not?
Please.
Oh, Paimon.
No, that wasn't my...
Actually?
Huh?
Yeah, this...
Yup, actually check. Isn't that really and try not to get too upset? इसी act खत्म होने वाला है, मेरे को लग रहा है ऐसा.
This is so...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You have every right to...
I can't take it anymore! Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old, or
Whoa. Chill down.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Yeah, fate. Oh. Policy type to a different spot. Okay. Okay. और जा रहा हूँ मैं भी. मुझे जाना कहाँ है एक्चुअली? इधर ही ऊपर दिखना है। Okay.
Well, great view, right?
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of... Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more... And you're right. I'm just an eccentric...
You're just a
Well, you... some are. What about...
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never... Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny.
Yes, but Mawika already told you about her plan. Auroran's not like the reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen. No one knows. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can a possibility. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and...
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the ceremony can... I wasn't surprised when the chief...
Okay.
Pathetic, isn't it? Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be... It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, the plan... Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. He asks this question. He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroran, maybe he chose to work with the
Traveler. Anyway, we can't just let things...
Okay. Forget that. I need to go home.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we?
Good point. Friends. I like the sound.
Okay, I guess this
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Yeah, you're right, but she's probably asleep.
Sacrifice not yet. Return to the inn of into rest. Actually, ये वाला part I guess खत्म हो चुका है. So let's get back to the inn. Oh, कूद जा सीधा. And the inn चलो. Okay, ये क्वेस्ट तो बहुत सही था एक्चुअली. हमें काफी सारी डिटेल्स पता चली कैप्टन और ओरोरॉन के बारे में. दोनों काफी अच्छे कैरेक्टर्स है एंड साथ ही साथ स्टोरी काफी अच्छी है. बैक स्टोरी थोड़ी ठीक ठाक लगी मुझे. ओरोरॉन की थोड़ी बैक स्टोरी अच्छी, मतलब थोड़ी सी सैड सी है, इतनी भी नहीं. He just wanted to protect.
So noisy outside. I would still have asleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
Whoa. ऐसा था? Actually ऐसी जगह पे थे? Oh. देखा कमरा है भाई. कोई जागा जाके चालू यहाँ पे. Wait a second, actually हम यहाँ पे थे क्या? Leave the very inn. मुझे जाना कहाँ पे? यहीं पे बाहर तो इसे चला आता हूँ।
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many air.
The Abyss attacked again?
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more manpower.
What
So you
about
should I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child. I was the one who vouched for him. So, but as for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry. Thank you.
I need that starting.
She left in a hurry. Looks like a lot.
Okay. Go to the stadium. Actually, cutscene होगा शायद से. Just predict कर रहा हूँ. Might be a cutscene. Oh.
Traveler over here!
इसका नाम मेरे को याद नहीं है कौन है.
Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the... Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emerge... Alright, but the Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Night...
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defense. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the...
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me. What about you, Mululani? Where are you gonna go?
Character playable होने वालेगा.
I'll go help the children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away.
Late आएगा पर
What about you guys? We could go together.
आने वाला I guess. And to talk to Pyro, I learned
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Who knows? That would be pretty great, actually. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do...
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances.
वो ना Abyss का
It's alright.
contaminated.
Let's hurry up and talk to the pyro.
जल्दी से Pyro उनसे बात करता है कि साथ में कैपिटानो भी मिलने वाला है actually. Just a point of view, but might be the case कैपिटानो हमें मिलेगा. कैपिटानो और यहाँ पे इसकी बात
It's you two. As you can see, look, I'm very interested in your recent adventure.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry.
What?
Why?
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn.
And the Gnosis do what he said?
I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence.
The
Gnosis does have that function. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
But
yes.
Does that mean...
It means sacrificing those souls in the process.
Souls are just another count line.
Souls are just another form. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those given the enormity. Now it's true. Both plans, Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the Everloom, having a contingency plan is our duty. Still, this has always been a well-kept...
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve...
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see what he... Seems like our only path forward is to track him down.
Okay.
Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but... So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt...
You scared Paimon.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends... As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon.
That's great! Sounds like we...
Okay.
Not just yet, don't worry.
Wait!
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever... No matter how you look at it, my duty is...
But still,
I just think there's strength in numbers. If people feel... Anyway. I've considered moving my people to other nations. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaks. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis.
I'm a little worried about how people...
Yes, but...
Alright, we should head out. Maybe...
Okay. What the children of echoes. And let's go over here. Oh, ज़्यादा दूर है। मैं यहाँ पे पहली बार जब टेलीपोर्ट किया था ना, उसके बाद से मैंने यहाँ पे कभी टेलीपोर्ट नहीं किया है। बस यहाँ पे एंटर किया था एंड लेट्स गो चिल्ड्रन ऑफ द एकोज। इसी इलाके में बैठे हैं यहाँ पे, इस इलाके में। पर एक्चुअली हम उस रास्ते से आ भी क्यों रहे हैं? एक्चुअली मुझे वो समझ नहीं आ रहा, उल्टा दूसरे रास्ते से आते।
Quick, over here, to safety!
क्या हो रहा है?
Kachina, how many people?
They are made out. They are here, they are here.
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to...
We'll go together.
जल्दी हेल्प कर देते हैं। गो टू बसेस पे क्या करना? एक्चुअली है कहाँ पे वो? जल्दी भाई। हाँ अरे भाई इनसे फाइट हो गई। ट्रैप नहीं हो एक्चुअली, पर अटैक हुआ है।
Stay safe. We've got
ओ
this.
जिलोनिन कची, ओ भाई, ओ हेलो जिलोनिन कचीना मोलानी एंड ट्रैवलर भाई।
Right here.
इसलिए मुझे इसका यूज करना चाहिए।
Check this out.
लो इसे फाइट नहीं करनी। मैं ट्रैवलर हुआ क्या गिरा
Letting great names echo.
वेल एक्चुअली इसमें जिलोनिन के ऊपर गाइड वीडियो बनाने वाले हैं, तो यार लेट्स सी। वो क्या हुआ? तोड़ दिया।
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your
So
goods look
to
fine
get
too.
the base isn't-
Guess the abyss isn't after more.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes. By the way, where's Siloni? I had to...
The Masters of the Night Wind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe.
That makes sense. The attacks are... This is...
फिर से वो एक्चुअली ज़्यादा फास्ट है।
Looks like few people were hurt after all. Oh.
The abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard... Before long, Kashina brought over a whole group of warriors and... Just like...
भाई यार कचीना की आवाज़ क्यों नहीं दी इसने?
You mean the situation...
That just means we need to buy Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing it.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mula.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis came...
And somehow, Captain... Honestly...
Yeah.
We talked to Lika before we left the stadium. According to her...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro. Plus, she burned down all this precious... When it comes to Natland survival...
I agree. Maybe the captain with the car... Life is important. So are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't...
The next question is... If the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the Pyro are...
Yeah, and isn't he from Snezan? Why would it be one
he's so super...
We still don't have enough information.
Let's head back then. How many Fatui there are? Someone's bound...
Sounds good. Hi.
I was just about to ask. Register. Alright. See you...
Oh, you bet...
Turn to the speakers chamber. Oh, hello. बच गया। आज कलेक्शन वलेक्शन पे कुछ फार्मिंग वार्मिंग होगी नहीं शायद ज्यादा। आज स्टोरी करेंगे पूरा। मैं इसके बाद जिलोन के ऊपर एक वीडियो गाइड बना दूंगा क्योंकि वो बहुत को प्रॉब्लम भी आ जाए शायद से मुझे लगता है, इसीलिए उसके ऊपर एक गाइड बना दूंगा। मैं समझा उसे एक्चुअली कैसे यूज करना है जरा सा। मोस्टली तुम्हारे पास जो कैरेक्टर है तुम्हें जिलोन का एज अ सपोर्ट यूज करना है ना, तो हाँ तुम उसको लाइक पहले कैरेक्टर को यूज करना है। यप, समझा समझा ठीक है। यहाँ पे बता नहीं सकता वो इजीली समझ में नहीं आने वाला।
I'm fine. No need to worry.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain.
डैम ब्रो, क्या ही चल रही है आखिर। ओके।
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the abyss?
Oh.
No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there.
Do you see?
Do you see?
Yep.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan.
Could
they be trading for something? Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could get.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. It was our decision to help. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved by warriors from Natlan.
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
Got it. Well,
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the pyro archon is looking?
Exactly.
Yep.
We could be honest. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw...
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
It's your relief safety. Let's follow them and see.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
Yeah, actually could.
Koichi, wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't. How are you planning to get...
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see any...
The more heavily guarded the location, that intel is worth the risk.
Fine.
That's even more risky. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't, growing up...
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Got
ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
दोनों जाने लगे बस सिंपल इतना समझ में आ गया। इसे देख लो शायद या कोई तो देख लेगा।
The two have eyes all over this place. Now.
Okay. Go.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
Jump. It's perfect. Perfect.
Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there.
But it's
guarded by the... Koichi should have line of sight.
And...
That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal.
Okay.
Time to move. Whew, that was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for... Now's my chance.
बस यहाँ पे उसे कोई देख लेगा.
I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
ये क्या है भाई? Toss of the mysterious spear. कुछ तो गड़बड़ लग रही है इसमें मुझे. क्या है? T-bar distraction.
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh! What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same...
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades.
Come
get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and...
And क्या हुआ आगे?
Well, I was pretty helpful, right? Wait, you're just...
Let's focus on the town.
Alright. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised that it seems like
We're looking for guiding devices.
At where? Should we...
You really want to keep going?
Of course.
Uh-oh. We've...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
Damn it. They got caught by... Okay.
Once we got them off our tech, so she pushed herself too hard.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we... I know.
So, our current device?
I have no idea. It was from the device. Shilonen. I need you to gather every scholar in that land.
I'll get ready.
Thank you both for your hard work. Cody, it's time. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it...
My patience. That's so nice of them.
You don't need to give us any...
I accept.
Well, there's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away. If I learn anything...
तो ये क्वेस्ट कुछ ज्यादा लंबा नहीं लग रहा. लाइक मैं स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ, आई गेस काफी टाइम से कर रहा हूँ. सिर्फ 2 घंटे आने वाला. अगला क्वेस्ट बाद में करूंगा शायद, फिर तो नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे कर सकते हैं इस क्वेस्ट. एक्चुअली अगला वाला क्वेस्ट Let's travel to Chasma and Choo. जाने थोड़े दूर I guess. Yeah, over this side. इससे रास्ता है जाने का क्या वैसे? Actually don't know. यहाँ से कोई रास्ता जाने के लिए या
What's next for you?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can pay.
Hey,
That's what you always say. Everything's...
Okay.
What if you've been...
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Okay,
Fine. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help me. I do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger.
Then try to see things from my perspective.
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand.
Who wants to be like her? Over...
That's just not true.
Okay, don't get to another fight. Just pretend I never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon.
Plus, I guess we're family.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
you're all
okay.
good.
Neither of us are really the type to back down. So,
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day.
be my guest.
Come on,
See you later,
go on.
traveler.
No rush. At least for the next
Bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for... Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we...
No, so far. You feel like you're just one step ahead. No. 2 steps.
Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't be around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to...
Awesome! Just give us a...
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news.
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after
I agree with your hypothesis, and Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Night.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still...
I'm surprised you let him go.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I could plus he...
Did you say that? You tried all raised together, right? That couldn't have...
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. He's not only a child. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks to sleeve, but I guarantee...
Wait, what do you say?
Look, remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This gem's what makes the talisman. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put a new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no question asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he got in the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make a switch. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
I'm a fullness, but I can't. That trick he used to bring you to Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories.
The kid thinks he can take me on. Like I wasn't...
That's amazing, sweet Lolly. Let's get on right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can find... I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think we'll get...
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago. No, I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a... Yeah.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I don't care. Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need to keep from the two.
You... fine.
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trusted boy. Time to sneak in. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. अरे न्यू टेलीपोर्ट Okay, let's see.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up to East.
Hey, how's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain.
No, just
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming, and
By the way, I ran into Aoife today. He told me...
No, don't worry. I've already wrapped your share.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Okay.
Light up the smoke, and you can see the path through chest. Everyone says.
Hey, it's the Fatui if you run into them.
Be careful, भाई तो सीधा deal करने लग गया. ऐसे सीधा deal करने लग गया.
Not from Masters of the Night, would we not?
I enjoy being by myself. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a...
Not an inaccurate. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you.
Granny. What is it now? I've heard a name.
There's no point for the questioning if you insist on hiding them from me.
I could have lied. Hey!
It's none of your concern. I have my own way to track it down.
What are they looking for? I can't just let them go like this. I gotta figure out what they're planning.
भाई ने पूछा.
I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I think
The situation has seen no...
Okay, hold on, spotted.
Ignore him.
he knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual.
What is it?
My lord,
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to walk.
Oh.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily? Soul Faring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to what he's searching for.
ये नेट से पता लगा कैप्टन नेट का से लाइक व्हाट एल्स मेरे को पता नहीं सही ना
Continue to gather information. The evidence of any, however,
like
there's no...
like that फटुई के सारे मेंबर्स नहीं होंगे पर कुछ मेंबर्स अलग अलग जगह से भी क्योंकि वो लोग काफी ज्यादा स्ट्रांग थे इस वजह से मैंने चूज किया गया था ओके लेट्स सी स्क्रीन बार-बार स्क्रीन क्यों कट रही है भाई हेलो स्क्रीन बार-बार अटक के चल रही है ऐसा कैसे हो रहा है so what about
been following him this whole time and still
ये क्या हो रहा है
care? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain, and now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual.
You two.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside. The pyro comes in here. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
The time for idle this nation.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? Get over strong. Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul trying to escape. That's why he's looking for Granny. If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
वो ओरोरॉन को बताना चाहता था शायद समथिंग लाइक दैट
As for you, I must confess,
No matter how dense the fog, as long as you don't have much time, and you're injured.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you heard some.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon back.
I didn't expect you to.
You know I've been following you.
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast.
And yet, one of those very beasts.
Then speak.
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. The questions you asked her just now, well...
So, you can't tell the truth.
There's no turning back from me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon and brought... So, we're in the same...
Seem to care little for my thoughts on that.
It's late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for...
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I...
See, Lale is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise.
I want to do something to change Natland for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe...
Strange. Lale is said to be the legendary Granny Eastleigh, someone capable of communicating with the wild. And the wild are the key to information.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need.
Don't forget,
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul.
Just
you may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes.
बस प्लान को तो ज्वाइन करेगा ही भाई इतना ही होना चाहिए भाई और इतना लंबा क्वेस्ट होगा ये एक्चुअली लाइक या
I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than begin to protect the lines, this method would address the root problem. By reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
दो हो गया इसमें यार दो हो गया ऐसे भी चालू टाइम भाई करते पूरा क्वेस्ट बाद में विलोन इनके ऊपर भी एक बना दूंगा उसके किट की वीडियो
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just...
Okay.
Of course, I'm just... after everything, you still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he just run away. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming. Maybe he's never in front of the family. Like my grandson of the day. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway, yeah, what do you mean? The Loom of Fate? Oh, it's hard to anyway. Which means, yes, she needs...
भाई फटुई और अबिस दोनों ही डेंजरस है बट दोनों आगे से लास्ट में लिंक करेंगे एंड यहाँ पे खत्म हो गया ये क्वेस्ट फाइनली खत्म एक सेकंड ओह एक्ट 4 ना या चैप्टर 5 एक्ट 4 एंड ये कुछ तो नए नए चीजें आ गई और भी भाई हेलो yeah we got few things daily rewards I think really yeah and we have got 8,282 primos okay well मुझे फर्स्ट टाइम में से कोई भी नहीं चाहिए ज़ेलोनिन के लिए मैं कुछ नहीं करना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे लगता नहीं अभी मुझे इसकी ज़रूरत है एक्चुअली क्योंकि अरे ये क्या पिरा भाई ओके कोई बात नहीं April 51 wishes है मेरे पास okay I don't think I should even use it actually well इसे मैं ले सकता हूँ but I don't think मेरे पास इतने हैं नहीं wishes and the fact faint ना एक्चुअली मुझे किसी का भी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन पर बेनेट होता तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहता एक्चुअली बेनेट होता तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहता एंड एक्चुअली मुझे एक चीज़ शायद यहाँ देखने को मिल गई शायद ये आगे आएगा गेम में वर्जन 5.2 पे आई गेस या फिर अभी आ चुका है एक से बात करनी चाहिए रेपुटेशंस यहाँ पे सिर्फ ट्राइब को आंसर। अभी तक सिर्फ 3 ही ट्राइब दिखाए ऑब्वियसली। एक्चुअली मुझे ट्राइब क्वेस्ट भी करने थे ना, बाउंटीज एंड ये बाकी सब चीजें। अबे यार बस है ही नहीं इतना। डोनेट करो एंड डोनेट दिस एक्चुअली टू नेटलाइन के क्वेस्ट। ओके ये बाकी था एंड 60% और मुझे कंप्लीट करना है ताकि मैं इसे कर दूं। Any more resonance decrease? Oh no, don't think I can fight this guy. Electro resonance decrease। अबे यार कोई भी ऐसा नहीं जिसका pyro resonance decrease है। Target has a fall vulnerability to cryo damage, to anemo damage, to cryo damage। I guess most likely मुझे इससे फाइट करनी चाहिए। नेटलन का बढ़ जाएगा, एटलीस्ट मेरा ज़्यादा बेटर होगा। मैं सोच रहा था कि मैं कर दूँ बस, बट वो काफ़ी सारा टाइम लेगा। जितना टाइम इसको लगा है आई थिंक इट वुड टेक मच मोर टाइम। ओह एक चैलेंज है इसको पहले कर देते हैं भाई। कलेक्ट 9 पायरो पार्टिकल्स। ओह भाई थैंक्स थैंक्स, तेरा शरीर है ना 2 मिनट। एंड ओह नहीं 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 भाई हाथ हो गए। नहीं होगा क्या? ओके कॉमन चेस्ट था, स्टिल कॉमन चेस्ट भी ज़रूरी तो है। ओह व्हाट द हेल हैपेंड? कुछ तो हुआ एक्चुअली, कुछ तो मैंने ट्रिगर किया ऐसा तो लग रहा। दिस एंड क्या उसे नहीं कुछ तो। ओह आई गेस दिस, आई गेस वो नहीं नहीं मैं नीचे नहीं आना चाह रहा। मैं सोच रहा था ऊपर एक्चुअली कितना ऊपर जा सकता हूँ। अरे नहीं 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 नहीं, मुझे देखना है कितने ऊपर हम जा सकते हैं, शायद से सबसे हाईएस्ट जगह हो। एंड हम शायद से सबसे हाईएस्ट जगह पे एक्सटर्नल सॉलेंस एंट्री को देख। ओके मैं दूसरे एरिया के सॉलियन को यहाँ पे निकाल। यप यप एक्चुअली मैं यहाँ पे था ना शायद। नहीं नहीं यहाँ पे था I guess। अच्छा छोड़ो भाई, मैं कहाँ से कहाँ पे आ गया भाई, कितनी दूर आ गया। ओके लेट्स डू दैट एक्चुअली फर्स्ट। मैं कल की स्ट्रीम से कंप्लीट करूँगा पूरा स्टोरी टेस्ट। हार्ड earliest through no strongest way। मुझे ज़्यादा लक्ष्य कहाँ है? Pyro की भी है क्या यार? Shit and यार इसको मत मारना। मेन इसको मारना है। मुझे तो नहीं लगता होगा ना, 5 लाइन का चलो अबे यार शिट, मुझे चुपचाप लेना चाहिए था उस कैरेक्टर्स को जिसको इसने बोला था। I kind of just understand।
Stay close and you will.
ओके 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 नहीं लग होगा मुझे। फैन 4 घंटे वाली क्या स्ट्रीम को 4 घंटे वाला एक्चुअली है ऐसा है
It was on deserted moon this night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
एक सेकंड में 2 घंटे बचे।
Time checked. Body and mind. Body and mind.
Do it.
हाँ भैया वो इसके तो काम की जाती थी। हेलो अब यार तू बीच में आ
Illusion shattered.
Oh no 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 no!
One with wing and flow.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Come with nature. First,
Let's light it up.
Hello.
Go in. No, my sword.
wind strike.
बाकी मार के रखी है मैंने। बाकी की बाउंटी कल ही करेंगे। कुछ नहीं चीज़ें पहले आर्टिफैक्ट बिल्डर सिस्टम आया था अपने उसको चेक आउट करते हैं। लाइक तुम्हारे जो आर्टिफैक्ट्स है तुमने उन्हें फिल्टर कर लिया। लाइक ये आर्टिफैक्ट सेट एग्जांपल के लिए लेते हैं। मैंने ये आर्टिफैक्ट सेट किया फिल्टर कि मुझे चाहिए भाई एम्बलम्स है। ओके एंड ये लगाया था एंड वापस गया तो ये ऐसा ही रहेगा। परफेक्ट एक्चुअली दिस इज परफेक्ट एंड वापस किया तो ऐसा। ओके दैट्स एक्चुअली गुड। ओके तो भाई एक सेकंड एक चीज़ मुझे चेकआउट करनी है वो मैं चेकआउट करके आते हैं और फिर स्ट्रीम करेंगे। एंड काफ़ी टाइम हो गया स्ट्रीम करते वैसे भी। लेकिन
An insurmountable.
अब मुझे देखना है वो नई जगह जहाँ पे टेलीपोर्ट वेपॉइंट एंड हमारा एक न्यू बॉस। एक्चुअली पहुंचना उधर तक वो कैसे पहुंचे एक्चुअली मैं खुद समझ नहीं पा रहा। यहाँ से जाने का रास्ता क्या कहीं से कहीं है? एक सेकंड यहाँ पे कहीं है आई गेस यहाँ जाने का रास्ता। यप एज एक्सपेक्टेड मिल गया। ढूंढ लिया भाई ढूंढ लिया। क्या है सिर्फ कुछ नहीं लिया बनाते थे and yep the new boss actually. Let's fight this thing actually. So इसके बारे में डील करना making which terrifying redistributive capabilities when get so the जो main part you must first climb the solid position and enter the energy field. so मानो कि काफी ऐसा चाहिए एक काम करता हूँ एक काम करता हूँ मैं सो रहा हूँ ऐसे मारने का मौका मारने का मौका नहीं बस If you wish to destroy the mechanism enter of the charging of the bolt spear cannon, you must first climb the solid and enter the energy field mode. Exactly something like that. Exactly.
Oh my sword! Go in!
Everlasting as the moon.
Hello, are you watching? I don't know if you get this. Oh shit. जीतना पड़ेगा में से एग्जैक्टली समझना पड़ेगा इसे फाइट कर रहा हूँ। दिस इज एक्चुअली अ टफ बॉस। इतना भी टफ नहीं बोल सकता, अगली बार समझ गया तो तो अपना एक मत तो भाई बस आज के दिन पे पेंट करता हूँ, मीटिंग हो गया तो लगता है भाई हम ठीक है भाई।